Hi everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, all over the world, all over the Philippines. When I started this year, we had big plans for the organization, but as fate would have it, everything turned 360 degrees because of the pandemic. I told myself, malas ko naman kung kailan ako naging national president, ngayon pa nangyari ang pandemic. Felt so down just when I was starting my year. The pandemic happened. But after I saw our chapters, Hiraya presidents posting various activities to combat COVID-19, conducting seminars, trainings, and meetings online, I saw the spirit of JCI in all of them. Kaya, if you would notice, I keep sharing posts by our members because I was inspired. And if I was inspired, I know others will be inspired as well. We had to face the same pandemic, the same risks, but I believe we are not placed in a same situation. Those who can, does. Those who cannot, to my surprise, found a way or a different way to still be relevant and help. And this is my overall assessment of how we were able to overcome a year such as this one. As I end my term on December 31st, which is tonight, I would like to send our national president for 2021, Jude Asidre, and his team all the best. May you do better than we did in 2020 and create more for others. Also, I would like to thank everyone who has been a big part of my JCI journey in 2020, who helped and offered their talents, time, resources to make this year a success amidst all that we had to endure. To my Hiraya presidents, I learned a lot from you. You actually molded me to be the leader I am today. When I came in, I had a different experience, understanding, and expectations as a JCI leader. So when all this happened, the new normal, the quarantines, all the changes and adjustments that I had to do, I learned from you. You motivated me to do more and to be more. Inspired me to move forward and keep moving forward to create an outstanding year for all of us. To my partners in 2020, our NEVP Kirby and our NT Jude, your belief in my leadership and your continued support and trust provided me with the confidence I needed to run our organization and bring it to where it is today. From the national programs that we have rolled out amidst the restrictions, the quarantines, the protocols, and putting forward safety first, we were able to roll it out and create impact to the beneficiaries of these programs. Also, to managing finances that is so tight in JCI this year, we were able to maintain and survive this year amidst the problems of having membership decline, sponsorship drought, because we trusted each other and we supported each other in every decision that we had to make. And I am forever thankful for that. You guided me, provided me the advice I needed, and we worked together to find solutions to the problems that we are facing. We had a great team, the three of us, and I believe we are outstanding because of that teamwork. To my National Secretary Generals with S, Christian and J-Bax, I know I did not make your jobs any easier with the new website, the JCPEA, the new JCPEA, and of course, high standards I have placed upon you. You still did a great job. Never did I hear you complain, nor heard you say no to any of my requests, instructions. You supported me 100% and had my back 24/7. No time was restricted when I call or message you guys. You always find a way to reply and answer my queries. Thank you for the patience, especially with the JCI pay system that I wanted for this year. With Christian paving the way to its implementation, to JBox addressing the changes at the last minute. I know it was a big challenge, but on my own opinion, we succeeded in creating a culture of working together rather than competing with each other. I will miss your reminders, your follow-ups, and of course, our trips. I need to get used to not having you guys around, but in my own opinion, you are leaders in your own right. And our organization is where it is today because of your contribution and sacrifices. To our National Executive Director Cons, I am happy that you are again appointed as a 2021 NED, finishing your last term at this position with Jude. You deserve it, and our HQ is in good hands knowing how hard you work in making sure that everything is in place. Personally, my deepest thanks and appreciation for your service this year. Putting yourself in the front lines, but aside from that, your undying support and familiarity to our national programs helped us implement the projects for the year kahit may quarantine pa yan or may bulkan na pumuputok. We always had answers because we had cons. Lastly, thank you for the friendship in its truest form. Maraming salamat, partner. To my mini national presidents, our area vice presidents, JC, John Fulido, John Glenn, Mylene, and Carlo, thank you for leading the areas this year. Even when I cannot travel and personally support each areas, you stepped up and ensured that our organization remains strong in your area and our chapters are supported. Your leadership during this pandemic has shown that the national president is only as strong as his area vice presidents. To my regional vice presidents, too many of you to mention, my heartfelt thanks to your resilience and leadership in 2020. I know you all had your own struggles running your region, but nonetheless, your heart for service and leadership remains strong. With travel being restricted, you became the face of the organization in the regions that you serve. And you kept it all together and supported the chapters, especially my Hiraya presidents. Thank you for guiding them and showing them the way. To our JCI Philippines headquarters staff, Ria, Naisa, Wilson, Tony, Rod, Roland, Nancy, and Kuya Larry, thank you for your support. Not just this year, but throughout my JCI career sa national. You have been part of my family already for the last years. And I will always be thankful for your sacrifices to the organization and to our members. Your dedication and commitment to what you do is remarkable. And I believe that JCI Philippines is strong because of your service to it and to its members. Maraming salamat. To my NP committee members or cabinet, led by my Chief of Staff Glenn, you guys work quietly at the background. Work hard amidst the problems we are facing. You provided me with the support group I needed to accomplish my task as National President, and have been there with me from day one of my term all the way to organizing a hybrid national convention. They say that people follow you because you are a good leader. I say that people follow you because you share the same goals and the same whys. Thank you for following me throughout my journey in 2020. To Edward, to Ju, to Ricky, Raymond, to Matt, to Mon, to JB, to RJ, Jerian, Marian, Naz, Kisi, Pocholo, Sharina, Maki, and Scott. Maraming salamat sa inyo. To our national chairpersons, your leadership in ensuring our programs run this year are one of the reasons why we had a great year. I know it was not easy, but still you found a way to reach out to our chapters, to our sponsors, to our stakeholders, and to the beneficiaries. Our national chairs, Richard, Shang, Sugar, Gladys, Mark, Karen, Ian, Lizelle, Marielle, Ira, June, Mandy, Izel, Liza, Mike, Joshua, Shen, Clarence, and Lance. Your efforts this year is remarkable. You had to adjust and keep adjusting to the changing times. And I know it was a big challenge to run our national programs this year. But nonetheless, we were able to implement and continue our programs and create impact to our beneficiaries. So kudos to all of you. To our training committee led by my good friend, Kong Alfred Vargas. Your commitment to develop our members has given us a pool of young leaders ready to face the challenge of our society. From the Mid-Year Academy to the Emerging Leaders Program to the President's Academy. With so many adjustments and new ways to train and develop our members, we were able to accomplish and had a good run. With the support of our former national training directors, Menen, Glindo, Kenneth, with outstanding assistance from the area training directors, Jason Gavina, Jester, Jason Principe, Mabel, James, and Dio, everything looked so easy. But I know it was not. But you took upon yourselves to challenge yourselves and provide our members with the trainings, learnings, and experience under the new normal. I am lucky to have Alfred and all of you handling the training this year. Maraming salamat. To our partners, sponsors, thank you for supporting our programs. To BNI, for reaching out and building that bridge between our two organizations. Sharing with us your experience on networking and building relations during our national convention. To the TOIM Foundation led by Sir Donnie Tantoco. To PLDT and SMART led by Sir Manny Pangilinan and Ma'am Shay. To Advantage led by SG Dennis Cunanan. Thank you for your continued support to our program, The Outstanding Young Men. I believe it is now more than ever that we need to inspire the nation. And this program will surely and continue to inspire the young generations of today. To the Wailea and Bags to School partners, Palawan Pawn Shop led by Tito Bobby Castro. To Sir Carlo Nograles, to Kong Alfred Vargas, for believing that education is important in developing new leaders and making sure that these new leaders become better leaders. Special mention, of course, to Tito Ray, to my NEVP Jeff Armadilla, to Ninong Timmy Mondiging, for helping us secure the sponsors for these programs. You always had my back during my road to the national presidency, and I am thankful that you had my back again during my term. To our Oplan Kaagapay donors and partners, Lazada, Jewel, JCI Philippines, New York, and everyone, thank you for joining us in our disaster response efforts. This year has been full of calamities. but your contributions made it possible for our organization to reach out to more beneficiaries. As Alfred mentioned in one of his messages, our resources individually is limited. But if we put together our resources together and share it, we will always have enough for everyone. This year has been a year of learning for me, full of challenges, but at the same time, full of opportunities. I would like to thank our national presidents who has been a big part of my journey in 2020. Your advices and experiences have helped me face whatever challenge I had to face this year. Thank you for your guidance and learnings, for the support to our various programs, and even leading some of the committees. Thank you, thank you, thank you. To my good friend, NP Hejem, sana kasing payat na rin kita after ko mag-NP. To NP Ivan, na nag-push sa akin na mag-national. To SG Dennis Kunanan, to NP Fulbert, to NP Mabel, to NP Maeng, NP Rip, NP Rix, NP and VP, TJ, NP Ryan, NP Christine, NP Boydy, NP Jim, NP Sen, JV, NP Steve, WP Brian, and NP Bernard. Maraming salamat sa support ninyo to the organization this year. Also to my advisors that helped mold me to who I am today. Thank you for being part of my journey in JCI. To NE Jeff, GLC Jojo, NS Eds, Ninong Timmy, Tito Ray, Raymond, everyone that even I failed to mention, no. Sorry if I failed to mention you, but there are too many of you to mention one by one. Maraming salamat for being there from day one of my JCI career, for giving me the confidence to pursue my dreams and goals, and for sticking up with me, especially during this very trying time or trying year for JCI Philippines. Maraming salamat sa inyo. To my Pambato brothers and Asindera sisters, your support for me all these years made it possible for us to achieve what we have achieved this year. From becoming the first national president of Pambato to finishing this year strong. Your commitment to me as a person provided me with the energy I needed to push and keep moving forward. Maraming salamat sa inyo. At least now, finally, I can go back to being a happy member with you guys and enjoy my remaining JCI years with you all. Lastly, to my family who allowed me and supported me throughout my JCI journey, from joining Pambato in 2005 to becoming its president in 2012, all the way to this year as national president, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for allowing me to experience and learn from JCI and being there for me all throughout. To my mom, my dad, Jeff, Mariel, and Matt. To my babies, of course, alam nyo na, my babies Dumbledore, Kylo, and Drogo, who had to miss their daddy this year. And not just this year, for every time that I have to go somewhere for JCI matters, not being there with them. To their mom, yung nanay ng mga dogs, who I know sacrificed a lot so I can pursue my JCI dreams and continue to serve this organization. To all my family members who has been a big part of this journey. To Julio and Edward, who became presidents as well of JCI Parañaque Pambato. Everyone, thank you for your patience and support. I love you all, and I am finally can say that I'm coming home. What we do in JCI matters, be it to the communities we serve or developing oneself. As long as we stay true to the reason why we are here, we can never go wrong. As I bid this year, this presidency farewell, rest assured of my continued support to our beloved organization. And of course, to the incoming administration of JCI Philippines led by Jude. I will cherish the great and good times. Also learn from the bad times. It's how we make most of the time that we are given that matters. Remember what Peter Stroppel said, that legacy is not leaving something for people. It's leaving something in people. I do hope that I did left something in all of you this year. May it be learning, inspiration, or experience. It has been a rewarding experience working with all of you. And may this new year bring forth many such rewarding moments for all of us to share. Wishing you a prosperous and a happy new year. Keep safe, keep healthy, and be responsible. Again, from the bottom of my heart, JCI Philippines, maraming salamat sa opportunity to serve our organization as your national president. This is an experience not everybody has the opportunity to have. And you giving me the support that we as an organization needed this year made it all complete for me to end this year sa JCI. So good luck to NP Jude in 2021. My watch has ended. Your 2020 National President signing off.